All right, so I got on my hoochie daddy pajamas, top and pants. So you know I'm about to get into something extremely, extremely important. Listen, this video is about self love, 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 love. Listen, this is the most important thing you can do for yourself is love yourself. And I'm not saying it in a weird cliche way. I'm not talking about vanity. I'm not talking about pride. I'm not talking about ego. I'm talking about genuine love for yourself. And what I truly believe self love is seeing God inside of you and then tending to the God inside of you. And I don't mean in a egotistical way of I'm God, I'm above anybody else. I mean genuinely like knowing that you were created by God. You are a gift from God. You are a gift yourself. You are a piece of God. Knowing that, realizing that, and being conscious of that, you have to love yourself. There's no other way. If you love God, you have to love yourself, knowing that you are a piece of God. You wouldn't exist if you weren't meant to. You wouldn't be here if the purest, most strongest, most sublime form of divinity didn't will it to be. Existence is like winning the lottery. It's like out of all the chances, what were the chances that I would be me? But loving ourselves is realizing that and then treating ourselves accordingly. And it could go from it go to little things like making sure you wash your face and brush your teeth every single day. You know, maybe not picking up your phone right after you wake up, taking a second to breathe, think about what you're grateful for. Separate yourself from people who you know are just a trigger for negative patterns. And if you can't separate yourself because of a cycle that you have to go through dealing with specific people, or there's a lesson you have to learn, then treat them as if they are a gift from God and don't resent them. Learn how to be at peace within the chaos that they bring. Next thing, little things. Little things turn into big things. I'm talking about random, like washing your feet in the shower, not just letting the water run down, like washing your legs and your feet, really putting the soap on there, rubbing it. It's random, it's weird, I know, but I'm saying like it's if you really, really understood that this body of yours is a gift, this life of yours is a gift, you would love and pamper yourself, not in a vain way, but in a way of like, I'm me. This is a gift. I don't know if y'all can hear the plane, but we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna continue with the self love, the little stuff, right? After you get out the shower, you wash your feet, put some Vaseline on your feet, clip your toenails if you have to. Random weird stuff, but it's serious. Like if you put some Vaseline on your feet after you get out the shower, and then you put your socks on, it's gonna feel like you're walking on clouds, literally. Like it just Vaseline on your legs, and like or lotion or moisturizer, moisturizing your face, washing your hair, brushing your teeth. Learn about oil pulling. I got a tongue scraper. I just started scraping my tongue. I didn't even know you were supposed to like scrape your tongue. Like it's just random weird stuff. And it's not about cosmetics. It's not about beauty. I'm not taking care of myself doing oil pulling because I want my teeth to be white for more people to like me or to be seen as attractive. But it's about I want to see myself get better. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see how great I can become. It's as simple as that. This was not AI generated. I did not use ChatGPT to write this script. I'm thinking off the cuff. I knew Thursday I needed to drop a video. This has been on my heart for a long time. Self love. Then once you truly snap into loving yourself, you're going to naturally cut people off that you know are not right for you. You're going to naturally do more things for yourself. You're going to naturally start sleeping better. You're going to naturally understand. Now, there's a million different methods. I'm not going to get into every last one, but I'm going to keep going. Like, you know, learning about meditation. Obviously, I'm going to speak about that soon too. But I think that the most important form of self love that I would want to talk about and keep as the basis that I want y'all to take away, the conversations that you have with yourself, the words that you say to yourself about yourself within your own mind are so important. And you've heard it said a billion different times. Still doesn't matter. I'm going to still say it in my own way because no matter how many times we've heard it, we still fault and we still guilt and we still shame ourselves. We have to start treating ourselves as if we love ourselves. It's that simple. I'm going to I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, but this is the basis of it. Once you love yourself, you're going to snap out of this weird trance of chasing after the outside. You're going to start going within. You're going to realize that nobody and no thing out here can validate your existence and make you worthy of the love you've been craving. You already are worthy of it. It's your birthright. To be happy, it's your birthright. To be secure, and it's your birthright. To be able to just relax, it's your birthright. To be able to breathe, you know? Do not feel guilty about loving yourself. And the more you love yourself, trust me, you're going to see a lot of things change. One quote that I'll say before I get into the next phase of it, which is I'm going to be reading an excerpt of The Secret by Rhonda Byrne. Hopefully they don't sue me, but yeah, yeah, I'm going to be reading a self-love excerpt from this, but before I get into it, I'm going to say this, right? Love does not come with guilt, okay? It does not come with guilt. It does not come with shame. It does not come with fear. Love is the only thing in the universe. Everything opposite of that is illusion. People say love and fear are the opposites, but fear is only false evidence appearing real. So the only thing opposing love is illusion. That's it. Anger, illusion. Lust, illusion. Guilt, illusion. Pride, illusion. Ego, illusion. It's all the opposite of love because love just flows. It connects. It does not need anything to validate it. It just all falls into place. Then you won't want anything from the outside world because you'll already have the kingdom of heaven within you. Not to get religious on y'all. I don't expect everybody to be religious or be Bible based, but this is so important. And I don't want y'all to think of it as a soft thing like, oh, self love means you're soft. It means you're weak. It means that you're not able to discipline yourself in the right ways because you're too busy loving yourself. You're going to be too easy on yourself. It's the exact opposite. Because when you love somebody else, you're going to keep them away from things that you know are not good for them. When you love somebody else, you're going to get mad at them when they put themselves in bad situations. And a lot of times we love other people more than we love ourselves. And we care more about other people than we care about ourselves. And we treat them with the love we're supposed to be treating ourselves with. This is just part one. I know I'm getting into it. I wanted this video to be 5 minutes. We already reaching 10. So I'm going to just get into the reading excerpt Before I get too active, though, I want to say this, right? Since this video is about self love, and I'm talking about doing all the right things for loving yourself, taking care of your body, taking care of your mind, taking care of your soul. Self love isn't just what you say to yourself, it isn't just what you do, it's also what you put in your body. And with these chakra herbs capsules that I got from chakraherbs.us, I was able to get 99 capsules with sea moss, bladderwrack, and burdock root. Yes. And just to name a few benefits, it supports thyroid function. It's a good pre workout. It promotes healthy hair, skin, and nails, boosts the immune system, digestive system. It's an appetite suppressant. It boosts energy, relieves inflammation, lowers blood pressure, and overall supports daily health. Containing vitamins A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, iron, magnesium, amino acids, zinc, B12, you name it. Shout out to Chakra Herbs. They are not necessarily sponsoring this video, but I wouldn't be who I am today without them. So I want to give Chakra Herbs a shout out. Hopefully, I can figure out how to leave a link in the description because Chakra Herbs are amazing. Now that we got that beautiful ad out of the way, hopefully I didn't just fast forward because I gave y'all the secrets to mastering reality. So if you skipped what I just said about the chakra herbs, I feel bad for y'all because y'all just missed the big secret about mastering reality. Anyway, so we're going to end it just on a good note of me reading an excerpt from The Secret. This is the secret to relationships, but really it's just saying the secret to love. Page 117 through, I want to say 120. I'm just going to read. I'm going to try my best to be as fluent and clear as possible. Nobody's perfect, nobody's perfect, but we're just going to go. Your job is you, Lisa Nicholas, or Lisa Nichols. See, I'm already messing up. Lisa Nichols. Inside relationships, it's important to first understand who's coming into the relationship and not just your partner. You need to understand yourself first. James Ray. How can you ever expect anyone else to enjoy your company if you don't enjoy your own company? And so, again, the law of attraction or the secret is about bringing that into your life. You've got to get really, really clear. Here's the question I would ask you to consider. Do you treat yourself the way you want other people to treat you? So important and so simple. We don't. But once we start, we're obviously going to see a big difference in our lives. When you do not treat yourself the way you want others to treat you, you can never change the way things are. Your actions are your powerful thoughts. So, if you do not treat yourself with love and respect, you are emitting a signal that is saying you are not important enough, worthy enough, or deserving. That signal will continue to be broadcast, and you will experience more situations of people not treating you well. The people are just the effect. Your thoughts are the cause. You must begin to treat yourself with love and respect and admit that signal and get on that frequency. Then the law of attraction will move the entire universe, and your life will be full of people who love and respect you. It's really that simple. You have to start with yourself. Once you start with yourself, the mirror of reality, the reflection will change. I'm going to try to read a little bit faster and a little bit more fluent. I'm kind of like, but it's okay. I'm doing my best. Many people have sacrificed themselves for others, thinking when they sacrifice themselves, they're being a good person. Wrong. To sacrifice yourself, you can only come to sacrifice yourself can only come from thoughts of absolute lack, because it is saying, there is not enough for everyone, so I will go without. Those feelings do not feel good and will eventually lead to resentment. There is abundance for everybody, and it is each person's responsibility to summon their own desires. You cannot summon for another person because you cannot think or feel for another. Your job is you. When you make feeling good a priority, that magnificent frequency will radiate and touch everyone close to you. I'm going to reread that last sentence. When you make feeling good a priority, that magnificent frequency will radiate and touch everyone close to you. I need to make sure that we expand on that last sentence because I don't want people to confuse. When they say make feeling good a priority, we're not talking about feeling good from doing other things, not feeling good from going out partying, not feeling good from watching adult videos in the bed, not feeling good from eating junk food, not feeling good from validation off social media. That's not the feeling good we're talking about. That's not the feeling good you need to prioritize. The train is in the way, but I still want y'all to hear this. That's actually a navy blue train. That actually looks really good. The train looks like Spider-Man. It's like navy blue with like a red accent. It's a really pretty train. It's glistening. It looks like it's fresh off of like the train factory thing. Anyway, lock in. Okay. So yes, that feeling good does not come from external things. The feeling good has to come from within. The feeling good has to come from waking up, breathing, loving yourself, taking care of yourself, meditating, rewiring your thoughts. The kingdom of heaven is within you. So feeling good has to come from within you. You can't only feel good when things are going good. You can't only feel good when you get what you want. You can't only feel good once you have your vices that distract you from the fact that you actually feel bad. It's talking about feeling good in your natural, pure state. Now we're going to keep going. I wanted this to be 5 minutes. We up 18. We might hit 25. I don't care. I'm here. Dr. John Gray. You become the solution for you. Don't point to another person and say, now you owe me and you need to give me more. Instead, give yourself more. Take time off to give yourself. Take time off to give to yourself. That's what it actually says. And in a sense, to fill yourself to fullness, to where now you can overflow in giving. To acquire love, fill yourself up with it until you become a magnet. That is Charles Hamel. Hopefully, I think that's the correct one. Pronounce it. We're going to keep going. I think this is good information. Many of us were taught to put ourselves last, and as a consequence, we attract. As a consequence, we attracted feelings of being unworthy and undeserving. As those feelings lodged within us, we continue to attract more life situations that had us feel more unworthy and not enough. You must change that thinking. Again, self worth is self love. You can't not feel worthy. Because worthy isn't about I'm worthy of having a lot of money, I'm worthy of having a lot of girls. It's literally I'm just I'm just pure worth. Like I'm not worthy of having anything. I am the worth. I am the worth. Like when you hold a baby, you know what I mean? You don't think this baby is worthy of having milk and having its diaper changed. It's just inherent. You know that the baby has worth. You know that it's pure. You know that it just deserves all the love as a birthright. Same thing with animals. When you pet an animal, you have to start understanding and rewiring that brain of yours to not agree with the programming that we've had over the years. Obviously, this is still part one. We're gonna get more into like, everything else, but I want to keep going. There was a stopping point I had planned. Undoubtedly, to some, the idea of giving so much love to self will seem very cold, hard, and unmerciful. Still, this matter may be seen in a different light when you find that looking out for number one, as directed by the infinite, is really looking out for number two, and is indeed the only way to permanently benefit number two. That is so important. I didn't even speak on it earlier. If you can't take care of yourself, if you can't love yourself, how can you even love anybody else? You don't even know what it truly feels like. You don't even know how to fully express it. Most of the love we give other people isn't even coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place of fear. It's coming from a place of anger. It's coming from a place of envy. And it's all just wearing different clothes disguised as love. That's important. Unless you fill yourself up first, you have nothing to give anybody. Therefore, it is imperative that you tend to yourself first. Attend to your joy first. People are responsible for their own joy. When you tend to your joy and do what makes you feel good, you are a joy to be around, and you are a shining example to every child and every person in your life. When you are feeling joy, you don't even have to think about giving. It is a natural overflow. That is probably the most important thing I've read so far. It comes naturally. But just like the good stuff comes from you loving yourself and filling yourself with love, naturally you'll cut off the bad stuff too. You'll just separate yourself. And I'm sure we've all built up a lot of bad systems over the years and a lot of bad connections based off of trauma and not based off of love. So once you really start doing that, you're going to see a lot of stuff shift. A lot of things may need to fall apart. A lot of relationships may need to be broken, especially if you understand, like, nah, I'm not going for that anymore. One thing I will say before I finish this up, if you set boundaries, if you start to care about yourself, and then all of a sudden the people around you get frustrated, get offended, are taken aback now that you say, "Nah, I'm not. Don't talk to me like that. Don't treat me like that. Don't say that stuff about me. I don't have time right now to deal with that." That's good. Do not feel guilty again. Do not feel guilty about loving yourself, keeping yourself away from nonsense. Because when you love somebody else, you'll gladly keep them away from nonsense. You'll gladly protect them from nonsense. You'll gladly say, "Look, don't do that." Same difference. We're going to finish it up here. We're almost done, I promise. Don't worry. Lisa Nichols. I got into many relationships expecting my partner to show me my beauty because I didn't see my own beauty. When I was growing up, my heroes or my sheroes were the Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman, and Charlie's Angels. And while they're wonderful, they didn't look like me. Lisa Nichols is black. If you watch the movie, you know she's a beautiful black woman. So she's saying that these heroes, from a feminine perspective, were not black, they were white. To give y'all context, it wasn't until I fell in love with Lisa, I fell in love with my mocha skin, my full lips, my round hips, my curly black hair. It wasn't until that happened that the rest of the world was able to fall in love with me as well. Continuing, the reason you have to love you is because it is impossible to feel good if you don't love you. And you feel bad about yourself, you're blocking all the love and all the good that the universe has for you. Last paragraph, we already spoke on that too. You're, you're blocking your blessings. You got to unlock it with self love. This is the start of it. It's literally the kingdom of heaven within. I don't know what else to say. When you feel bad about yourself, it feels as though you are stuck. I'm sorry, that's the wrong word. It feels as though you are sucking the life out of you because all of your good on every single subject, including health, wealth, and love, is on the frequency of joy and feeling good. The feeling of having unlimited energy and that amazing feeling of health and wellness are all on the frequency of feeling good. When you don't feel good about you, you are on a frequency that is attracting more people, situations, and circumstances that will continue to make you feel bad about you. You must change your focus and begin to think about all the things that are wonderful about you. Look for the positives in you as you focus on those things. The law of attraction will show you more great things about you. You attract what you think about. All you have to do is begin with one prolonged thought of something good about you, and the law of attraction will respond by giving you more like thoughts. Look for the good things about you. Seek and ye shall find. I'm not gonna lie. We could be here all night. We could be here all night. Honestly, I feel like I just gotta finish the chapter at this point. I feel like I have enough cloud storage to handle 30-minute video. I'm gonna just try to knock it out. Let's pray. Bob Proctor, there's something so magnificent about you. I have been studying me for 44 years. I want to kiss myself sometimes because you're going to get to love yourself. I'm not talking about conceit, exactly what I was talking about earlier. I'm talking about a healthy respect for yourself. And as you love yourself, you'll automatically love others. Marcy Shimoff. In relationships, we're so used to complaining about other people. For instance, my coworkers are so lazy. My husband makes me mad. My children are so difficult. It's always focusing on the other person. But for relationships to really work, we need to focus on what we appreciate about the other person, not what we're complaining about. When we're complaining about those things, we're only getting more of those things. Even if you're having a really hard time in a relationship, things aren't working, you're not getting along, someone's in your face, you still can turn that relationship around. Take a piece of paper and for the next 30 days, sit down and write all the things you appreciate about that person. Think about all the reasons that you love them. You appreciate their sense of humor. You appreciate how supportive they are. And what you'll find is that when you focus on appreciating and acknowledging their strengths, that's what you'll get more of. And the problems will fade away. That's a super secret. Like I said earlier, once you realize that everybody in your life who you can't get rid of, who you can't cut off as easily, everybody who stays in your life, you have to learn that they are still God as well. they are still a gift from God trying to teach you something. And like it says in here, if you only focus on the good things about them, you're only, it's literally going to shift them. They're literally going to change. It's weird. It's really weird. I don't want to get too deep into it, but you can change everybody around you by changing your perspective of them and your perception of them, and really locking in on that, just like you can with yourself, because it's all a reflection anyway. And you'll naturally do that once you start loving yourself. So it starts with self love anyway, because you'll naturally start to love other people and see the God in them once you love yourself anyway. So that's already naturally set up. Back to Lisa Nicole. Oftentimes, you give others the opportunity to create your happiness, and many times they fail to create it the way you want it. Why? Because only one person can be in charge of your joy, of your bliss, and that's you. Even even your parent, your child, your spouse, they do not have control. It's a train. It's a train. That's a train over there. I think it wanted us to know that it's a train. So even your parent, your child, your spouse, they do not have the control to create your happiness. They simply have the opportunity to share in your happiness. Your joy lies within you. All your joy is on the frequency of love, the highest and the most powerful frequency of all. You can't hold love in your hand. You can only feel it in your heart. It is a state of being. You can see evidence of love being expressed through people, but love is a feeling, and you are the only one that can radiate and emit that feeling of love. Your ability to generate feelings of love is unlimited. And when you love, you are in complete and utter harmony with the universe. Love in everything you can. Love everything you can. Love everyone you can. Focus only on things you love. Feel love, and you will experience that love and joy coming back to you multiplied. The law of attraction must send you back more things to love. As you radiate love, it will appear as though the entire universe is doing everything for you, moving every joyful thing to you, and moving every good person to you. In truth, it is. Lastly, we're going to go to the secret summaries and then we're going to be done. Secret summaries. When you want to attract a relationship, make sure your thoughts, words, and actions and surroundings don't contradict your desires. Your job is you. Unless you fill yourself up first, you have nothing to give anybody. Treat yourself with love and respect, and you will attract people who show you love and respect. When you feel bad about yourself, you block the love, and instead you attract more people and situations that will continue to make you feel bad about you. Focus on the qualities you love about yourself, and the law of attraction will show you more great things about you. To make a relationship work, focus on what you appreciate about the other person and not your complaints. When you focus on the strengths, you will get more of them. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. I don't know why. I don't know how. All I know is I'm grateful. The sun is coming down. The moon is coming out. I'm about to get out of these hoochie daddy PJs, take a shower, probably work out, take a shower, maybe record a song. Maybe I'll just take a nap after I shower. I don't know. I might stream. I don't know. Paint. I don't know. I'm going to just trust the process. This is Chronos Ambrosia. see you soon. Bye.